Hello, 1990s called and they want their resume back. Okay, so this particular video is inspired by a client I recently worked with. Very senior level person. He is a global SVP for a Fortune 100 company, MNC. Never had to look out for a role, but now he wanted to apply for an internal position at a senior level and wanted to work on his resume. So he sent me his first draft of the resume he had prepared, and the HR was nice and told him, I think you may want to work on your resume. So whatever I'm going to share today is keeping his resume in mind, things we had to cut down, things we had to take out. By the way, I received a 9-page long resume, which we successfully were able to reduce down to 2 pages. But I'm sharing this video because I know so many people haven't done job search, or they ended up staying with their companies for 10, 15, 20 years without the need to update their resume, or people who may have looked for the role, but now they're finding it difficult because the market is tough and everything needs to be in the right way possible. So sharing with you 5 things you do not need to put in your resume anymore. And hopefully that will help you to have a very quick glance at your own resume. Hi, my name is Shub Faujdar. I am a Singapore-based job search strategist and career coach and a former corporate recruiter. I'm also a LinkedIn top voice in job search and careers. So if you don't already, please do follow me there. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. I release 2 new videos every week. A nanotip actionable item less than 2 minutes on Tuesdays, and a deep dive on one of the particular topics on Thursdays. And today's topic is 5 things your resume doesn't need in 2024. Maybe they were important in 1990s, but not anymore. So the first thing is, and please do excuse me if they sound basic things for some of you, but for people who haven't done a job search for 20, 25, 27 years, they may not know this. So this is for them. The first thing is objective statement. You don't need to talk about how you are looking to find a new challenge and contribute to the growth of the world. The fact that you're applying for this particular role tells them that you want to contribute to the organization in this particular field. You may be better served by writing an executive summary, which differentiates you, which tells the recruiter and the hiring manager in clear terms what you bring to the table, why should they hire you, what stands you out. So no more objective statements. Everybody's objective who's applying for this role is to get the role and do well in this job. So please take that out. Second thing you don't need is a lot of personal details. The most important things you need is a handphone number, email, and potentially your LinkedIn URL. And if you think you have advantage over the visas, you can put your visa status. That's pretty much about it. And of course, your name. Don't forget your name. But apart from that, you do not need any other personal information. So I see in the resume things like mailing address. They're not going to send you a letter. They will email you. You don't need mailing address. It may screen you out. So if you are based in another city or in Singapore, further location than where the office is, the recruiter may be biased to not even call you for an interview, regardless of the fact that you may be fine traveling that much, or the office allows for 3 days working from office and 2 days work from home, and you're okay with that arrangement. So please don't put mailing address. Marital status, how many kids you have, height, weight. I have seen people put those things. Religion, color of eyes, I don't know, race. These things are not required. You're not filling a government form. The third thing you don't want to put is details of your references. This person had details of C-suite people in his organization. You are creating business development list for a lot of people, including the recruiters. They are going to reach out to these people and really waste their time. Do not put the details. These are informations people pay top dollars for. So I remember, and I know a lot of recruitment companies would get you to fill these references detail, and then their interns or support staff would sieve through it, and everybody who was director and above, they would put them in the cold call or business development list. You don't want that to happen to your references. Let's be nice to them, even if they never get to know that it's through you. So don't put it, and you also don't need to put references available upon request. People know it's a given. So just move on, save that space for something which is a bit more impactful. The fourth thing you do not need in your experiences is your earlier work experiences if you have more than 15 years of experience. 10 to 15 years of experience is a good enough gauge of what you've been doing. I mean, the way businesses operated in 1990s was very different. A lot of accounting was manual. A lot of software stuff wasn't there. Internet wasn't that widely adopted, at least not in any function. And things have changed. So no point putting those things. They are not going to make a huge impact. Will just lengthen the resume and remove their focus on what's most important. So if you have anything beyond 15 years, you can remove it. By the way, that means from 2009, 2010 period, you can write your resume. Anything above that is already too early. Yes, I know. It sounds like time has just flown by, because when I started my career coaching business, I used to put in stuff from 2000 onwards. And now we are talking about 2009, 2010 already. And the fifth thing is writing excruciating detail of all the tasks you've ever performed, even if it's only for the last 10 to 15 years. Look, people are looking at the impact you've created in line with the kind of role you're targeting. So focus on those things. When people come to tell me that, oh, I have so many years of experience, I don't think I can write my resume in less than 10 pages. Look, focus on the detail. The more you write, the more their focus will go, and they may not capture the awesomeness of your work experience. So focusing on the right things, making it succinct, making it very contribution focused, achievement focused is the key here, instead of giving them the details of the tasks you've performed. So look at your seniority and operate at that level, and give them information along that level. Now, suppose you are looking for a role which is slightly different than what you were doing. Look at the skills you want to highlight and just mention those particular things. If you've been doing, say, 3-4 different kind of roles and have those skills, but for the next leg of your career, only 2 of those skills are important, focus on them. You may mention skill 3 and 4 in 1 or 2 roles, but you don't have to go into in-depth details of that. So knowing where you want to go then becomes critical, because you can streamline your resume based on what you're targeting. So I hope this was helpful, and I won't see 9-10 page resumes of executives or people with 20-25 years of work experience. Nobody reads that. You're doing yourself a huge disservice. And with that, please take a quick look at your resume, remove any of these details from your resume to have a concise, compact, and impactful resume. Till next week, see you very soon.